Hi guys, so today I am recording a base routine that's foundation and eyebrows. So I'm just going to start with a clean face and I'm gonna start with a primer. So my favorite primer in the entire world is Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I get really oily skin and at the end of the day, it's not oily. It's more of like a natural kind of dewy look. But I just love it so much. Even if my skin is dry, sometimes it's still pretty good. So I just use a little bit and then go all around. And then I take Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Eyeshadow Primer and I prime my eyes with this. Now, I don't do this every day. This is just if I'm feeling like my eyes might get a little oily or if I'm doing like a really nice eye look. I'll just want it to stay. And I just make sure that that goes all around my eye, like in the inner corner, underneath, just so like my makeup doesn't crease because I wear my makeup far out. So like if like I'm not just gonna put it on the lid, I'm gonna like spread it out. And then my favorite foundation ever is my Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. I used to use this foundation a long time ago and it was really bad, but that's because I was using it wrong and I didn't have the right idea, but now I know how to make up, so it's really good. And I also use the powder too. So basically I just put my foundation in the little lid for the powder and I use a beauty blender and I apply that to my face. Then I take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is my favorite concealer. I've been using it for a really long time, like probably since it came out. And I've not used anything else. It's like changed my life, I swear. But I'm in the color Fair. And then what I do with that is I just dot it under my eyes, and then on my nose and in my T-zone, even though it's probably bad because I get oily there sometimes. And I don't know, I just like the coverage it gives like in the center of my face. So yeah. And then I use my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color Transparent and my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I just like swirl it in the product and get it like packed on the brush, and then I just pack it on my face. Like, I don't like swipe it on my face, I just pack it, and it makes your face matte and stay matte pretty much all day. And then just using this little random brush I have, I've had it for a long time. I just take the powder and I put, I like make sure that my creases aren't gonna crease like under my eye and on top of my eye. I don't know how to word that. And taking my favorite bronzer, I've not used a different bronzer, and my Real Techniques brush, I'm going to use the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula, and this is the color light to medium. I really want to try a different bronzer, but like, I'm just scared, and I just have been using this one for so long, like ever since I can remember, so if you guys have any suggestions, like, just let me know. I know Hoola bronzers are like pretty good, but like the color is the hard part, I feel like, to find for my skin, because I like a very warm bronze, like orange kind of look, rather than like, I don't know, a different one. And unfortunately, since I can't find my Lorac contour brush, I have to use this little Real Techniques brush. It's kind of a similar size and like density, so like it's fine. It's just a little bigger. Um, but I just use that to contour my nose, and I use my bronzer as well. Since I have a big nose, I use a big brush. So yeah. And then I use this other Real Technique. Oh, why do I keep saying techniques? This other Real Techniques, little brush, and it's just like a blending brush, kind of. It says it's a contour brush, but I don't know how. I just use it to blend out my highlight and my nose contour. Next, I'm using my BH Cosmetics contouring palette. This is like the only palette I use, and then I'm taking my Morphe contour brush. see what brush this is. It's brush Morphe M523. And then I just use that to contour my cheekbones. And I bring it upwards and I bring it up into my temples too. And after I'm done with all of that, I use my Morphe M527 brush to just blend out all the contour and bronzing I just did. Then I just take my Real Techniques, another brush, I don't know what it is, and I take the highlighting colors and then I just carve my contour out. And I don't do this every day. This is just like an extra step if I am feeling extra. Cause, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's that important. My face is already pretty much highlighted. I just like the bronzeness to it. Then starting my eyebrows, I use a clear brow mascara. Doesn't matter which one, I just pick up whichever one is cheapest at the store. This one is the CoverGirl one. And then I just brush through my brow hairs, and this gets out all of the foundation, and puts the brow hairs in place where I want them to be. Just makes them look good, basically, before putting on any pomade or anything. And then I take toilet paper. This is really weird. I don't know if this is weird actually. And then I just kind of fold it up and I blot my eyebrows just so the foundation comes out. And like this is like my favorite part of my foundation routine, I feel like, or my makeup routine. And I usually just use my Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I have like 5 different colors, but right now I am using the shade Soft Brown. I usually like switch it up sometimes, or like with my hair color I'll switch it up. And then I just use the Anastasia brush. I'm not sure what number it is because the numbers wore off. I just got it a long time ago, so I use that. And I know I've made a million foundation or eyebrow routines before, but honestly, you could never have enough, I feel like, because my eyebrows always change. Anyway, starting off with the center of the eyebrow, I just take my pomade and then bring it down, and then I do the measurement thing where it like goes from the end of your nostril to the end of your eye. And I just kind of make sure that's where my eyebrow is going. I'm kind of weird like that sometimes. And then I just bring the product front or forward. I can't talk. And then I measure out my arch and make my arch and the line down. And then I just fill everything in basically. I start at the end and then just work my way forward. And then just to clean up around the brows, I'm using my Morphe concealer brush. Let me see what brush this is. This is brush M432. And I use my matte concealer in the color NC15. It's the Studio Fix. And I just go underneath the brows. Sometimes I go on top, but usually just underneath is where I need to go just to clean them up. And going back in with the setting powder, I just put that over the concealer so it doesn't get like oily or anything. And when I do that, it messes up my bronzer, so I just put bronzer back over the top of it and blend it out. Kind of a perfectionist, but whatever.